G'day.
Hello there, he's Aussie Robbo, I'm English Gent, and we've had a surprise unboxing opportunity today. We've been into London, central London, to the Disney store, and we've got something here which is a complete surprise and a bit of a shock, and it combines two of our favourite things. Come and find out after the intro. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe at the end of this video, that'd be awesome. And if you are a long time subscriber, welcome back, and today we've got a surprise unboxing. It's Sunday, May 22nd, 2022, and at the end of this week, on the 27th of May, there's a brand new attraction opening in Walt Disney World in Florida, more specifically in EPCOT, and it's Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. And we're really excited. We're hoping to go on that ride at the end of this year. I can't wait. But also, we're big collectors of Marvel figures, in particular Marvel Legends. These are 6-inch figures, and we collect those along with our Hot Toys collection that you see behind us. And we were in town today, and we decided to pop into the Disney store as we normally do. Little did we know that they were going to have a bit of a surprise release in there, in connection with the Cosmic Rewind attraction. So let's have a look. This is Guardians of the Galaxy box set of figures, 6-inch figures by Hasbro Marvel Legends. Rob in particular collects Marvel Legends, but mostly comic related ones, not so much the MCU ones. This is actually a collection which was announced a couple of weeks ago in press junket for the Xandar gift shop as you leave the attraction in Epcot, and they have got basically lots of various MCU Guardians of the Galaxy products. And one that took our liking was this one, which is a box set of the full Guardians of the Galaxy lineup. So we're going to crack this open. On the box itself there's nothing special, I would say. There's some nice graphics on the back which are in line with the actual ride. There's nothing to actually suggest it's connected to the ride, just the fact it's the team themselves. It's got graphics on each side exactly the same, which are from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. It's got the young Groot there, and yeah, I want to get into this and see how it compares to previous releases of the Guardians. Complete surprise, nothing's been announced by Hasbro, so let's do this. On the top of the box we've got the classic cassette tape, which let's face it, that represents everything Guardians of the Galaxy movies. It's all about the soundtracks, and so will the attraction. On the bottom you've got what we now know as the Guardian symbol, which is a cross between the Nova Corps and the Ravagers symbols combined, which makes the Guardians of the Galaxy symbol, which is going to play strongly into all the merch and especially the attraction at Epcot itself. But let's get into this box, I can't wait. So straight up, we'll start with Groot, because this is the one I'm most interested in, because we've got the evolution of Groot. So you've got, from the first Guardians film, adult Groot before he sacrifices himself and starts anew. I've actually owned this as a builder figure before, and then it's also been released as a pack as these three before, and I will say, looking at it, it's exactly the same. So my first impression is they could have done a bit more with it, but actually it's a nice figure. It's actually very solid. You've got the plant pot baby Groot, and then you've got the sort of child Groot before he becomes a teenager, which I don't think will stand up very easily because it's just a bit of... no. Yeah, so that's first out. Really nice details. Decent movement in his arms and hands. No accessories. I think they're basically treating this as though the actual younger version of him are the accessories. But yeah, really nice figure to have because he's my favourite. And I used to own him, and now I've got it back. Okay, next up we've got, of course, partner in crime with Groot is Rocket. I've never actually owned Rocket before, so I've got nothing to compare him to. Looking at the colours, this one is Guardians of the Galaxy 2 again, open-mouthed, ready for action. Actually quite good posability for the size of him. He's got feet which you can pose, knees, elbows, wrists, and even the tail is posable as well, which is cool. Not much movement in the head. He does come, however, with two guns. One which is like a short pistol, like a handgun, and the other one is kind of more reminiscent of Han Solo's pistol from the Star Wars trilogy. Actually, the tail is really useful because it will actually give you the option of keeping them standing easier, like a tripod. The main attraction for me with this particular set is I've never had a complete set of Guardians, both in Hot Toys or in 6-inch format. I've had a couple of them before, and this is the first time I've had a chance to buy all of them in one go, and with updated, hopefully updated paint apps. So for next we've got Drax. Never owned Drax. This one looks like, again, he's in the pant colour of the second movie, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I believe in the ride he's wearing a jacket, which Batista is under contract now to not have his man chest on show all the time at his age. He doesn't want it anymore, so it would have been nice to have actually had that as an option, maybe, especially if it's to, you know, accompany the ride itself. But yeah, it's a really nice figure, really detailed. Darker skinned than I remember the first version of him coming out in the with the first movie. He got his stabby swords, which he always likes to go at people with. I don't think. Oh, and it's actually got little boot slots to put. That's quite nice. Very sturdy. Actually, a really nice figure. Really impressed with that one. So one thing I've noticed off the bat with Drax after a little bit of study is that the body definitely is coming from the second Guardians film, which actually I think is a better body sculpt. But the head on the second Guardians film figure, he's kind of got the angry in battle face. This one he's got like just the normal starey face. Next up we've got Zoe as Gamora. Got a name. Again, from memory, this is the colourings from the second movie. So she's got the slightly bluish tones in the jacket and the sort of body suit with the black boots. The likeness is actually really good. The paint app they've done on this, it improves every year, and to me this is a vast improvement on what was the first version of Zarya as the character. Quite a weird one to stand, it looks like, because the boots are quite restricting, so that might need a bit of mucking around with, but she does stand eventually. And then you've got both her sword when it's short and the sword when it's long, so if anybody who watches the MCU Guardians movies knows, her sword extends. So she's got that. I don't think she's got anywhere to put it. Oh no, she has. Brilliant. So she's got a little spot there to pop the sword in as well. So yeah, really nice colour up on her hair. The kind of what's the word? Ombre, I believe it's called. Yeah, there's a nice ombre effect on that figure, and the skin tones really well. And it looks like they've used the scan technique for the face. I've never owned her before, so that's quite nice to have her in the collection. Then finally in this box set we've got, of course, Peter Quill, Star-Lord himself. The character still stands for me. He's got humour, he's self-obsessed, etc. First impression is, again, it's the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 version, so he's got the, I think is it Yeah Baby or something Baby, yeah. T-shirt on from the second film. He's got the short leather jacket, which is also going to be one of the things you can buy in the gift shop, the Xandar gift shop on the attraction. I won't be getting one myself because it looks a bit kind of thin and nasty. Yeah, so he's got his basically Ravager gear on. The actual head sculpt. Now, I only owned the first version, which was really poor. This one is a vast improvement, and it looks different to the Guardians. It looks like they've changed the head from the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 version as well, because the hair's different and the paint app on the face is different. And one thing I noticed straight away is that had bare hands in the Guardians of the Galaxy 2. This one has got fingerless glove hands, which I prefer. Yeah, it's quite, the joints on all of them have been quite stiff, so which I prefer because it means you've got easier chance of getting to stand up properly and hold a pose. You've got the blasters. The blasters go in the side here somehow, which I actually quite like. I think we actually at one point had copies of these, like life-size copies of these that I ended up selling. And of course, with it being Star-Lord, he has his helmet, which comes out of nowhere, literally behind his ears. So there's a head swap, which that's quite easy to do. And this one has got, so the first one had a smaller head. This one has got a slightly bigger head sculpt with the helmet on, which I think works a lot better and it looks a bit more proportioned. But yeah, that's really nice. And apparently they're going to be selling this helmet in the gift shop as well. And you'll be able to take the eye lenses out so you can see your actual eyes. So I'd be interested to see that. I don't think I'll be getting it, but I'd be interested to see it in person. So yeah, that is the whole set. So that is our set of the Guardians of the Galaxy. We haven't been told yet if it's going to be, just sold at the parks and in special one-off places such as the Disney Store London. We haven't seen it online as yet. They haven't mentioned in the park PR that it is exclusive, but it hasn't been announced anywhere else. So to me, it suggests maybe. I think it's £95 in the UK. I'm not sure how much it's going to be in the US. That'll be interesting. See how it translates to dollars. Because prices have been going up on figures recently. Most of these, if you bought them in a series, will be about 25 quid each now. So 95 quid for this many figures, and I haven't got any of them now. And this is really nice to have the whole team in one big bundle. And I was going to go and buy it when we go in September anyway. So this has actually saved me some space in my suitcase for more Star Wars droids. But yeah, so let me know if you have any particular favourite Guardians you've got in your collection, whether it be the old ones, if you've actually managed to grab some of these once this has gone out, how they compare. Will you be going to EPCOT, especially just to ride the Guardians Cosmic Rewind ride like we are? And yeah, thanks for watching. This has been a really nice surprise unboxing and add to our collection. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave your comments down below. You can also find us on social media on Twitter and Instagram. We'd love to have you join us there, where we have more photos of all our figures and bits and bobs that we do. And see you next time. Bye bye.